Namaste. So, welcome to Wednesday webinar series from myself, Dr. Keerti from AVP Research Foundation. So, today we will be discussing about. So, today we will be discussing about the Ksharas. Kshara Kalpana is nothing but alkalis. So, how Ksharas helpful in pharmaceutical way as well as in a therapeutic utility, as well as its therapeutic utility. We'll be discussing detailedly today. So, as we all know, Ksharas are nothing but alkalis. So, these preparations are derived from the water soluble ash, either of specific plants or in minerals or in animal products that are primarily known for its corrosive nature as well as its scraping nature for an unhealthy tissues. So Acharya Shishrita has given most importance and he described it as an anushastra also. As we all know, he further defines he described the Kshara Sharana, which literally means it destroys the fleshy mass either healthily or in an unhealthy way. So again, so coming to Veda, Utpati Veda. So how Ksharas can be taken? Kshara can be taken in a Kanija. Kanija is nothing a mineral. So out of Naisargika in a natural way, the Surya Kshara and Tankana is to be produced. And Kritrima is an artificial preparation. And sodium borate is prepared from artificial means. And Pranija, which is in from living organisms, like especially in marine material we are getting Kshara that is of Shankar, Varatik and Shukti Basmas are of alkaline in nature. And from Vanaspati, out of herbal origin, that is Sarjika, Evak, Snuhi, Palasha, Apamarga, Tila, Chincha, Arka, etc. are considered comes under Kshara from Vanaspati origin. Coming to Prayoga Veda, Kshara can be classified into Paniya Kshara and Pratisarniya Kshara. So Paniya Kshara is intended to use for only internal use. Uh, say for example, Kshara Udaka. Pratisarniya Kshara is only meant for external use. So coming according to Sankhya Bheda, so Kshara Dvaya, Kshara Trika, Kshara Panchaka, Kshara Sastaka, Kshara Saptaka, Kshara Astaka, and Kshara Dashaka. Kshara Dashaka is classified. So Kshara Dvaya, as we all know, Sarja Kshara and Evak according to different authors like Rasatarangani, Bhava Prakash, Yogaratnakar, Rajni Gandu, they have mentioned Kshara Dvaya and Kshara Traya, Evak Swarja Kshara and Tankana. According to Rasaratna Samuche, Rasatarangani, Bhava Prakasha, and other Rasarnava and Nikantus, they have accepted these three as Kshara Traya. Coming to Kshara Panchaka, Palasha, Yava, Sauvarchika, Tila are common in all the classification. Only Mushkaka and Tankana is in dilemma. So these are the list of Ksharas Astaka. It contains, according to Dhanvantri Nikantu, it contains Tila, Palasha, Vacha, Apamarga, Kutacha, and Mustaka. And Saptaka is Swarjakshara, Evakshara, Tankana, Swachika, Palasha, and Gaurian Mustaka. And these are the list of Kshara Astaka and these are the list of Kshara Dashaka. So coming to pharmaceutical perspective, so first thing, the how Kshara can be prepared. So Rasataranganikara quotes that Kshara Vrikshasya Kastani Dattva Bhutim Samarhe Vimale Bhajanenyasya Salilantu Chaturgunam Prakshipya Madhye Samyak Yamamatram Vishakvaraha Triguni Kritavastena Sravayet Salilam Tataha Sravitam Salilanjata Vagno Santapayet Tataha Nishesham Salilam Yaka Nirmalam Ksharamahare. So we have to take a dry plant, panchong of any plant, particular specific plant, any caster we are supposed to take, and it should be dried completely. Then later it is chopped into small pieces, and it is to be burnt in a wide mouthed vessel, and it is to be burned into completely into till it becomes Vimala Bhajani, till it completely become an ash. We are supposed to burn it. After that, we are supposed to add four parts of water. That is Chaturgunam. Four parts of water we have to add it. Then we Mardate Samyak. We have to macerate well. Then it is to be kept for soaking for Yama Matram. Then it should be Triguni Krita Vastrena. Threefold vastra should be taken and it should be filtered in the same cloth uh, for 7 times. Then after that, the water after the filtrate is to be evaporated. Then uh, the burnt, I mean the collected part, collected chara is considered as kshara. So other samhitas like Shrishruta Samhita, the ratio water is for one part of ash. He has described 6 parts of water and kept overnight. He has suggested 21 times filtration. In Ayurveda Sara Sangraha, he has told 1 is to 8. One part of ash means we have to take 8 parts of water and it is to be kept for 2 to 3 days and it should be filtered in a four-fold cloth and 7 times water filtration. And in Sharangadhara Samhita, Ayurveda Prakasha Rasatarangini, as discussed earlier, it should be taken in the ratio of 1 is to 4 and kept for overnight and filter in threefold cloth. So this is for general method of preparation. When there is even in Rasatarangini, there are many specific ratios mentioned for Palashikshara, Tilakshara, Sarjakshara. Uh, if the preparation of Kshara is mentioned, you please take the same ratio for a better output. So after preparation of the Kshara, to identify whether the Kshara is Tikshna, Rati Tikshna or Mridu, the Kshara Paka Pariksha I mentioned in Chakra Datta is to be followed. If Kshara burns the Erandanala in 100 Matra Kala, then it is considered as Tikshna. If Kshara burns the Erandanala before counting 100 Matra Kala, then it is considered as Ati Tikshna. If it does not show any burn in spite of counting 100 Matra Kala, then it is considered as Mridu Kshara. So coming to role of Kshara in other pharmaceutical preparations. So Kshara from in Rashastra, Kshara from from the Shodhana till the Marana, Kshara has its own role. Say for example, um, we are using Kshara in the Shodhana. Say for example, Shodhana of mercury we are using in one of the methods of Rasatarangini. Of Samanya Shodhana we are using uh, Trikshara for Shodhana of mercury. And in Jarana, for Puti Lohas, we are using Apamagakshara for converting the metallic form into an Basma form. And also in Marana, we are using the Ksharas to get its potent form. So due to its alkaline nature, the alkaline nature of the Kshara, it helps to remove unwanted material from the desired product. So Kshara known for its cleansing property, hence Tankana is one of the Kshara. Ksharatrai is kept under Kshodaniya Gana and also it helps in extraction of sattva from the metals. The 8th century book called Rasendra Mangala describes about the general purification of all drugs. He states, after the purification of all the drugs, it is supposed to be kept or triturated with or processed with Ksharas, Sneha and Amla media to maintain its potency. And also the utility of Shara in different Astadasha Samskara of Parada like Rodhana, Murchana, Deepana, Niyamana, and Uttapana to increase the potency of the Parada, the Kshara has been used. Other than that, Rasatarangini, the Tankana is utilized in certain methods of purification of the mercury. So, Kshara has a great importance in Rashastra. That is why even separately they have considered a Kshara Varga. Other than that, it has also included in Vedvarga and Ganas like Dravaka Gana and also included in Mitra Panchakas. Kshara not only has its own property, it also helpful in other pharmaceutical preparations like even to test the quality of the basma, whether the basma is formed properly or not. Even to test its quality, the kshara has been used. So in Apunarbhava is one of the one of the test for metallic basma, wherein we use Mitra Panchaka drugs, wherein out of five drugs, one of the drug is Tankana, which is again a Kshara, to ensure the basma that doesn't come back to its original state, that is to metallic form, to ensure there is an to check whether there is a presence of free metals in that basma. We are using we are testing this dress this test. For that, this tankana is one of the ingredient of mitra panchaka to test this test. Even in preparation of lavana like savarchana lavana, they are for the artificially preparation of Savachana Lavana, we are mixing the equal quantity of Sajak Kshara and Saindava Lavana. It has been stated. So Kshara, as mentioned earlier, Kshara in Jarna Poti Loga, like Apamarga Kshara is used, and like Nimba Kshara is also used. So for converting the heavy metal, like say for examples, Puti Loha like Eshada, or having the scale of hardness of the scale is 7 out of 10. So this Apamaga Kshara has an ability due to its tikshnata, due to its sharyata, it helps in converting the metallic form of the drug into ash form. So the so that is the potency of the kshara, that is the metallic form into converting it into an ash form has its own importance. So from this we can understand how it is helpful in even the converting the hard metallic form into the ash form. So Parada, also in Rasatarangani, in Parada Samanya Shodhana, along with Nagavalli Patra Swarasa Bhavana, Adraka Swarasa Bhavana, Sharatraya Bhavana is also to be done for 3 days for Parada Samanya Shodhana. Other than that, in Astadasha Samskar of Parada, in Deepana Samskar of Parada, Tankana is used, which is again the Kshara. So not only in Dehavada, in Lohavada, nothing but transforming the lower metal into a higher metal, Kshara has its own role. So in Rasa Prakashik Sudhakar, the Surya Kshara has been one of the ingredient to prepare artificial gold, and in Rasa Jalanati, the Kshara Traya is one of the part of the ingredients to prepare the artificial silver. So coming to therapeutic perspective, so these are the Kanija Kshara, Sarja Kshara, Eva Kshara, and Tankana Kshara has its own therapeutic values. Like Sarjika Kshara has been used in Shwasa, Kasa, Vimanda, Arsha, Spliha, and Eva Kshara has been used in Hrid Roga and Gulma, Shula, Galaroga, Amla Pitta, Aupasargika, Rogas, and Prameha, and it also has a Mutrala property. And Tankanakshara also used in Stri Pushpa Janana and Vishanashana. It has its own property, has special property is like Vishanashaka and Sri Pushpa Janana. And Suryakshara has an own property of Mutra Krishra, Agni Mandya, and Kamala Prameha, all and Vidagdha Ajirna. So all these condition respectively can use according to its need. So Sajikshara as found in Chandra Prabhavati, Chitrakadikulika, Vajrakshara, Samudradichunam, and Yavakshara is one of the ingredient in Chandra Prabhavati, Samudradichunam, Kantakari Gratam, Chitrakadikulika, Shankavati, Shatpala and Charatamra Ras. Tankana is one of the ingredient in most of the commonly used rasa aushadis, that is Tribona Kirti Ras, Swanashuta Shekaras, Shwasakutara Mrityunjaya ras, Ananda Bhairava ras, Amrita Navaras, Ardhanarishwara ras, Trilokya Chintamani ras, Sarvanga Sundareshwara ras, Pratapalangeshwara ras, and Lokanath Praspa. And Surakshara is one of the ingredient in Shweta Prapati and Nayanamrita Anjana and Spatikadi Churna. So these are the Kanija. We have seen the Kanija Kshara uses and properties and which of the formulation it contains. And coming to plant origin, so these are the common Ksharas: Apamaga Kshara, Arka Kshara, Tilak Kshara, Snuhi Kshara, Palasha Kshara, Chincha Kshara. So these are the common Kshara utilized by Vaidyas in day-to-day practice. So Apamaga Kshara has all the Kshara is often Tikshna Guna. So all Apamaka Kshara has a utility in Shasa Gulma Bhadirya and also in Shvitra. And Arkakshara is good at Deepana and Pachana and Pliha, Ajina Shwasa Kasa and also in hepatomegaly. And Tilakshara has a role in Vrana Dharana Vrikashula. And Snuhikshara has a role in Udara, Gulma, Jalodara, Vrishika, Ajina, Udara Shula, and also Pliha and Ekrut Roga. Palashakshara again, Pliha, Ekrut and Ekrat Vritti, Pliha Ekrat Vritti, and also Mutra Krishna and Mutra Ashmari. Chinchakshara is also used in Agnimandya, Kulma, Udarashula, Mutra Krishna, Mutra Ashmari, Visuchika, Grahani, Atmana, Udara, Shula, Parinama Shula, Adisara. So other than its utility, so how potential the Kshara as an antidote? The potential of Kshara as antidote is we see Tankana is one of the most utilized Kshara in Rasashastra as well as Vaishajya Kalpana. So Tankana is known as an antidote for Vatsanamba. Due to its antidotal effect, it is mentioned in Ayurveda Prakasha. So Tankana is to be taken in equal quantity. So triturating connect with equal quantity of borax, and it can be used in all condition without any risk of aconite complication. So if there is any complication also, Yoga Ratnakar addresses like mix equal quantity of tankana and double the quantity of Piper Nigram to nullify its effect. So other than that, even certain formulations like Agni Tundivati, Ananda Bhairavaras, Arogya Vardhinivati, all these formulations contains Tankana as one of the ingredient. So moreover, in Rasa Ushadis or Rasa Yoga, wherever there is an Visha drugs, like any Visha Dravya, there will be either tankana or the double the quantity of maricha as a general guidelines to nullify its to neutralize the effects or to nullify the effect of untoward effects. So as per Ayurveda Prakasha again to subside the toxicity effects of kankushta, the decoction of root of babula kwada along with jiraka and tankana is advised for kankushta toxicity. So Ksharas mentioned in Ashtanga Hridaya. So Ashtanga Hridaya is one of the precise text used by young generations. So here there are they explained around 39 different Ksharas on is based on plant origin, and in different 25 contexts Kshara has been mentioned as independent drug, and in various disorders like Rakta Pitta, Kasa, Shwasa, Gulma, and all these conditions, even in Shiroroga and ENT disorders, the Ksharas has been meant. Interestingly, the utility of Kshara in Raktapita also mentioned, especially the Kshara of Raktapita, like Kshara of the Raktapita if arises out from Kantamarga, which is slimy in nature. The blood is of slimy in nature and which contains Grasta Kapha. Then the certain Kshara has been advocated. That is Utpalakshara, Padmakesara Kshara, Priyangu Kshara, and Madhuka Kshara. So all these Kshara should be taken, all the Kshara, either of this taken to be, is to be administered with honey and ghee in a lickable form. So all this drug, Utpala, Padmakesara, Priyangu, Madhuka, all this having the direct indication of Rakta Pittahara and also and also it Maduka is also in comes under the Shonita Stapana Dravya. So this is how our science is. Even at the level of the Raktapita is one such disease where Chara is a apatya for the drug. Even in that condition also, when there is a need, when there is a grasta kapha, when there is a slimy nature, that is the Udvaga, when at the time of Udvagata Raktapita, this kind of Kshara has been advocated. In Tamil, we say we have to take the poison with the help of poison. Uh, Mulla mullala edukkirathu, like that we say there is a proverb. So in the similar way, with the help of Kshara, Ashtanga Hridaya has quoted some of the disease, like one of the disease, most interesting disease is Raktapita. With this Kshara, mm, the Raktapita arising out from Kantamarga can be can be helpful in treating Raktapita disease. So here comes to an end of the Kshara. So today we have seen about the importance of Kshara and its uses and its utility in not as a single yoga as well as in the pharmaceutical utility as well as therapeutic utility. Thank you. Any questions?